Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is LeSquatch and welcome to a new series. So, as you have noticed, I have been away for a very long time. That is because I have had dissertations, I have graduated from university, he says, after 3 years at university, and I have got a job. I work for my students' union, so I pretty much am still at university. I can't leave. I refuse to leave. They can't make me leave. I'm not leaving. I am in a new house. I've finally got everything set up to where I can record. Sorry I've been silent all this time. I just thought I'd been away for long enough. People just didn't really need reminders. So yeah, I'm here now. So briefly, the monster series is over. Sad face. But this is the CrackPack mod pack from the ATL launcher. It is what probably a lot of you have seen already from the Mindcrack people. Of course, that's who makes the mod. And it's more war themed, and the mods are all geared towards combat and a bit more sort of hardcore industrial kind of stuff, but also lots of magic. So a good balance between industrial and magic, and also between wait, how do I change? There we go. Also between warfare and things like that. So, you can probably hear the chickens. This is the KFC factory. That is the CrackPack fried chicken. And there's a nice chest that's slightly filling up. Maybe I'll take some of these just for kicks. So that's quite noisy, so I'm going to move away from there. But this is the red team base, because as you can see at the moment, there are two teams, red team and blue team. The red team is far superior and has me on it, so therefore it is better, infinitely. And the blue team has Flip on it, so therefore it sucks. Lol, JK. But yeah, this has been going for roughly 2 weeks now, I think, maybe even 3 weeks. Just putting it out there, it's kind of my idea. Just saying. No, I pitched the idea to Knight, and this is his server, and he's the guy who owned the CrackPack server from before. So we kind of came up with the idea and brainstormed, and got together with all of the people from the UHC series that we did, and they are the ones who are now on this server, plus a few extras. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown of where we are, what the server's been like, and it looks like people have been very busy. So we already have a Tinker's Construct smeltery with some aluminium in it, or aluminum. Ugh. Blech. Blech. And some barrels with some food and farming stuff and all that good stuff. I kind of have no idea what this does. I see there's an enchanting... Oh, there's a ladder. Let's go down. I haven't actually been down it before. And it's just an enchanting table. Cool. And I'm now stuck. No! No, don't do this to me. Okay. I may need to be skillful. Sorry, enchanting table. Go on. Oh, how can I not? Okay, wait. I will do this. Yeah! So, I think, even though we have this base, and Knight uses it, and quite a few other people use it, I like to stride off on my own, and make my own way in the world. But because there are quite a few players on this server already, I'm sure that we'll be able to get some collaborations together. So I managed to pinch some food, because I kind of ended up starving before. And I tried to punch zombies to death. Didn't work too well. And I've already picked out a good spot for us to set up in. So this is the main area, and we are in the field biome, because as with the Mindcrack guys, we've picked one biome for red team, one biome for blue team, and there's a biome or two in between, which is no man's land, so we can all go there and fight and kill each other. But this is the safe area. You can only be attacked if you're wearing a hat, and considering I haven't killed anything yet, I don't have a hat. So I'm currently safe from PvP, but the blue team are sneaky and they're probably going to try and attack me. So I'm going to try and get myself well defended, and just try and wear a hat and join in with all the fun. So I think I'm going to build an area over here. It's kind of just on the outskirts of our area, between this really funky ice-looking biome, the tundra, and the jungle, and this tundra again? Frost forest biome, okay. And this has a nice little lake, tiny lake, and some trunk errors, it's good to see. F3A. Because I'm recording and I'm loading chunks. Usually when I'm not recording it's seamless, but computer struggles a bit whilst I'm recording. Someone's put a cobblestone pillar there. I'm hoping that's just a landmark, because I'm going to claim this area as my own. And I'm going to build a tower. I think it's going to be what I'm going to do. So first we need to clear an area, and don't worry, I'm not going to build lots on camera because that's boring, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. But the basic idea is I'm going to try and build everything above ground, because then I actually have something to show rather than having everything underground, which is what I tend to do, but then if you try and discover my base there's just nothing there, which is kind of sad. 4, 5, 6, 7... I'm going to do a big tower, so 7, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and then... oh, I've kind of already messed this up. Anyway, I'm going to mark out an area to build on, maybe get a few things done, chop down some trees, all that good stuff, get the sort of usual initial setup done, and then I will be right back. So just to update you guys on what I've been doing, I'm currently up a tree, because I've started a little tree farm in the area that I ringed out earlier, and you can probably just about make out on the minimap a circle of stone. It's pretty big. I quickly realised that I'd done the proportions wrong, and at one point I'd gone 1 block instead of 2, or 2 blocks instead of 1, etc. So hopefully I can just get this tree chopped down, because it's a pretty big one. Should get a lot of wood, a lot of saplings, have a lot of apples, get some good food. Although I've got all the chicken I could possibly want in the world. And the reason I'm doing this is because you can use charcoal, obviously as fuel, but you can also make steel out of it. So if I just want to show you steel, you can make this steel dust out of 1 iron ingot and 2 pieces of charcoal, 2 pieces of coal, or 1 charcoal, 1 coal. So again, another versatile recipe. Just want to make sure I'm not going to plumb it down on anything. Unfortunately, the CrackPack mod pack doesn't have the quick despawning leaves mod, whatever it's called. So we have to wait until they despawn naturally, which is kind of a pain. Oh, hello tree that screwed my face. So what do we get from that? Lots of wood, hopefully lots of saplings. Plant it down again. Did I miss any wood? No, got it all. Sweet. So yeah, here is the basic, and I mean very basic, outline. It's not all going to be cobblestone. I think the base is going to be stone, because that makes sense mechanically. And I apologise if you can hear a motorbike outside my window. I was living on a cul-de-sac last year, which means there's no roads coming off it, so it was quite quiet, so you didn't really hear anything when I was recording. But now I live on not a main road, but sort of a through road, so you get the odd occasional car or motorbike. So apologies for the interruptions. Just plonk another few trees down. I could plant them outside, but I want to be safe, and I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, got my first apple. Cool. So I have been making the components required for a smeltery. God, the motorbike is loud. And I've been getting a few achievements. So we can now make a seared tank. And I'm sure all you guys are very familiar with how to make these Tingus construct things. And I still need to make some lava. For that I will need a bucket. And what else do I need? A bucket would be useful, plus a tank I guess, but that will come later. Let's see. How expensive is a tank? It's the cheapo one. Nope. What's the cheap one? Portable tank. 4 glass, 1 copper. Cool. I need to smelt up some copper. So I am going about this kind of a slow way, i.e. I'm not immediately going for ore doubling, because I don't... it's kind of difficult to explain, but I like taking it slow. If I get the best things and all the ores and all the armors straight away initially at the start, then I don't know, I lose interest. Hence why Monster kind of stopped, because I got everything I could possibly want. So I'm going to play this a bit more vanilla-y, but don't worry, I won't show just lots of mining on screen. I will do all that off camera to keep you guys entertained. So yeah, this is just where I'm at. So we'll go ahead and make the smeltery. I'll probably plonk it down over here. Make a centerpiece of it or something along those lines. Because it's yeah, every good builder builds in odd numbers, so I can have the smeltery controller like, I don't know, here. And you need a 3x3 in the middle, I think. I hope I got this right. Anyway, I will do that. Oh yeah, I made a Tinker's pickaxe. Just a stone-bound one. Or a stone one, rather. Because the lower the durability, the faster it gets. And if you just take along the tool station, you can repair it on the go with cobblestone. So it makes it a pretty cheap and effective pickaxe. So let's get this last piece of copper, and make the portable tank. Bish bash bosh. And I will go hunt some lava. So I'll just quickly show you the ravine that I found. It's a pretty big one. Of course, the good old standard staircase mine. We do have some ender lily farms in the main area, so I do have some ender pearls, so I can make some elevators, which is pretty neat. And the first inkling I got that I found a ravine was not actually this area, just a bit further down. Here, I could hear lots of spiders. There's a spider spawner up there, and can you see it from here? Just in that little corner there is another spider spawner. Did I make a... no. I need an iron pickaxe. There's loads of iron, loads of coal and Thorncraft stuff and oreberry bushes. Loads of dark areas I haven't explored yet. And here, loads of ores that I can't mine yet because I don't have a pickaxe that can do it. So I'll just quickly make some steel. No, that's not going to work. Wait, it might work? Anyway, I'll make a steel pickaxe because it has a high durability and it doesn't cost me that much extra. Only a few pieces of coal and charcoal. And I will go ahead and go back to mining and maybe make some armor. I don't know. I'm doing pretty well for myself. Got 14 levels, killed loads of spiders. Haven't really met any challenging mobs just yet. Aside from right at the beginning when I died to a zombie with full armor and swords and all that, which is why I have a latest death over there. So I hope that updates you all, and I will be right back. Here's my first proper encounter with one of the special mobs. The skeleton with a helmet on, it looks like, because he's not taking damage from the sun. Oh, he shot me once, so he needed half a heart. Ow. Okay, there you go. Another half a heart. Ow. I just don't want him to die in the sewage. Haha! Blue tears. And I finally have a hat. Okay, let's repair the wall. Hopefully you can't hear the leaf trimmers outside. They are trimming leaves. Surprise. What's this? Oh, lapis lazuli helmet. Let me guess how that's made. Oh, there's actually no recipe. Let's have a look. Lapis lazuli helmet. Oh well, you can actually make armor out of it. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that. That's something new in this mod that I had no idea about. So I'm just going to make another furnace to... what was I going to cook? That's doing seared bricks. Was it iron? Why? Oh yes, it was iron. Want to make the next Tinker's Construct tool table thingy. Actually, why don't I just wait until the smeltery is done? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Right, I'm just cooking up the rest of these seared bricks. Should be quite a lot of them now. And hopefully that will help us to finish off this area. These trees have grown in the way, which is a surprise. Get rid of you. And then let's put the smeltery together. Bish bash bosh. Smeltery controller, middle. Tank, right. Drain. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to make another layer for the drain. I don't like having drains on the first level, it looks weird. So let's get the rest of these out. How many bricks can I make with you? 18. Cool. It's more than I expected. Even though I should have been able to just count it. Oh, the thing fired up, so we now have that going. Don't we have a table as well? Yes. We do have a table. So you can be there. And then you can go round the outside, round the outside. Real Slim Shady style. one spare. So now we should be able to, in theory, do this. But the area still doesn't have any lava in because I haven't done that yet. But just replace you with... Oh, what did I just pick up? Sounds like a lot of things. You with the drain, and then I have the faucet. Like so. Cool. Oh, of course it broke the iron. Right, gotcha. So now I can just plonk them back in. Cool. I'm gonna have to chop down this tree. It's in the way of everything. We're in the way of all the things. So the reason why I want to make all the iron is to get the advanced tool station, which requires 2 blocks of a metal and some more seed bricks. And seeing as iron seems to be the most abundant, I'm going to be using that. And if I double the ores, I should be able to get... Oh, I keep thinking that's a controller. I should stop thinking that's a controller. How about I just do this? It might simplify things. Because we don't actually need these corner bits. Yeah, that'll do. And should I maybe rotate this as well? Yeah. I'm going to rotate this so it's going to spew out again. But just for the sake of it looking better, I'm just going to swap these around. And this should still work. I'm hoping it still works. If it doesn't, I'll just move it. But anyway, I will go ahead and get some more iron, get some more lava. We'll get some lava. Full stop. And I will be right back. So one thing I didn't quite account for is that I don't actually have any molds yet. But I'm sure everyone knows the trick with gold is you're supposed to have a template here for things to pour into, but you're supposed to use aluminium brass. But there's the trick with gold where you just use gold instead. Surprise. And then you don't have to use aluminium brass, which is a pain to make. So let's let this heat up. We will put a liquiduct on here. Let's actually have a look. Liquiduct. Oh no, what's it called? Fluiduct, not liquiduct. Liquiduct is the old name. Just FYI. It's copper and hardened glass. Copper and lead. Any easier ways? No. Alright, I'll have to do it manually just for now. So this won't mix at all, because iron and gold don't mix to make anything. But things like... what's a good example? Copper and aluminium make aluminium brass, is that right? I should know this. Nope. Molten aluminium brass over a copper ingot gives the cast. Does it say how to make that? Aluminium brass. Yeah, there you go. Aluminium and copper. Cool. That was easy. And if you click on it, it goes to the bottom, because realism. And hopefully this will work. Yes! And we should get a cast of the ingot. Yay! And the drain works too. So now we can pull out all the gold and the iron in ingots if we so wish. Which is actually exactly what I wish. But instead of using... Whoops. Will that work actually? No, can't make a mold of an entire pickaxe. But instead of using the table, I'm actually going to make a buckety thing. This thing. Casting basin. And use that instead, because that can make blocks. So I'm going to select the iron, right click on this, and it's going to fill up. It's going to take 9 ingots, and it's going to make a block. And we can do that 4 times, because 9 times 4 is 36. Woo, maths! So I will do this, and I will make an advanced tool tables, and I will come back to you when I'm about to make my axe. So I'm going full on cheapskate mode and just making a stone one for the moment, because I don't think I'll be using it that often. We just want to make a... What do you want to give it a name? So it's going to be... Chopper... You know, there's a slang for a motorbike called a chopper. Let's do chopper. Yay! And now... Ugh, this is my sand pit, by the way, it's how I get my sand. I will tidy this up. So now, instead of having to cut down each of the logs individually, let's do one fell swoop and the whole thing comes down. Just like magic. So So we'll now be able to do this a lot more quickly. Oh, that grew quickly. And we do have this giant tree here, which I will leave until last. Get rid of this. And now drop this down. Yay! And I'm not entirely sure, but I think the lumber axe might speed up the decay of leaves. I may be wrong though. Yeah, actually I think I am wrong. I don't think it does. But anyway, now we have our axe. Now we can just as easily repair it using the stone, using cobblestone, because that's what it's made of. By the way, if you make something, when you make something, and you use the head, say you use a stone head, you repair it using stone. If you use an iron head, you repair it using iron, etc., regardless of the other components. So there we go. That's a brief lesson on tinkers, and I will keep on. Well, I guess I'm going to stand here and wait until all these things fall down. Maybe I'll harvest some more sand. So yeah, I will be right back. Oh. So here we go. Here is the first stage of the tower. I now have a ceiling, so spiders won't constantly jump down on me. Whip seem to be in one of those places that makes it dark all the time. So loads of mobs are outside, so I got another pair of boots. I've got a pair of boots, and managed to repair my helmet a little bit. And I got a lapis sword as well, or osmium sword. It was blue anyway. So I think I will leave it there. Just one final thing before I end the episode. Or two final things. What do you think about carpenter's blocks? Because I tried to do it around the edge and it looked a bit silly. So I may just do these sides and then work out the rest. Like, this is by no means a final design. I'm planning on having windows and pillars and all sorts of stuff, and it definitely won't be cobblestone. But anyway, a neat trick that you may not know is that if you have molten glass, or any liquid for that matter, and you put a bucket in the casting table, angry zombie, and then pour one thing over it, you get a bucket of that type. And then, if you do something sneaky like I'm about to do, and put fluid duct on, get my wrench out, which I had to make to get rid of the, or to get the tank up, so that's why I have it. And then install a pneumatic servo, turn it on by default, whitelist molten glass buckets, and you can see this is now in the register. Oh, and it's already going through. So every time it solidifies, it will automatically, there's a hopper underneath, so it'll automatically go into this chest. And now I've effectively made automated glass. So I'm just going to keep spamming that in. Oh, and I can now do this too. I think I might need another pneumatic servo for this to work. But in theory, yeah, I'll do this one final thing. I know crafting things on camera is not everyone's cup of tea, especially if I've run out of glass. Can I double up this? Let's see, I didn't get that. And then I need redstone, which is in here. Will this work? Yes, you can double it up. Yay! So now if I install this, same kind of deal, just turn it off. It'll pump out the lava into there. And that is, well, that's gone. I need to now refill the lava tank. Cool. What should I do with this? Let's see what happens if I release it. Nope. It's making a sizzle noise. What happens if I jump in it? Oh, bad things happen. Bad things happen. Where's the water gone? No, 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 no. Oh. Wow. I didn't expect to be caught on fire. Although, I should have done. Yeah. Not doing that again. So I will go and refill this tank. And that's about it. So we've done a lot for the first episode. We have a base, we have a smeltery, we have automated glass, or automated anything for that matter. And we have a ravine still to explore, some storage, made some barrels, made these oak wood labels, which are really handy by the way. And you can make them out of any of these. What are these called? Biowoods, Bibliowoods Forestry Edition. But yeah, it's just 6 half slabs. Gives you 1 label, and you just shift right click with an open hand, much like you do with any BlitzKraft thing, and you just put an item in there, and it'll show up on the front. They're very, very handy. And I've now set my spawn to this area, so if I die, I will respawn there. I should probably go and steal some more chicken from over there too. I think I might do that as my main food source, so that gives me an excuse to keep visiting our base over and over again, instead of only camping out here. So yeah, what do you guys think of the place? I know it's very bland and very plain, but I'm planning on having I'm planning on just going crazy with the chisel mod, and coming up with loads of different ideas and designs, like loads of chiseled wood, maybe keep the stone but chisel it. The floor, I don't know what I'm going to do with the floor yet. Maybe wood, but a different type of wood, because I don't want to just have like one type of wood, because that'd be boring. Yeah, this is the first floor, as in, well, in England you have the ground floor, the first floor. I know in America you just have the first floor, and maybe a few other countries. But anyway, this is the first floor. I'll carry on building it upwards, and we can expand to the east and to the west. To the south is a bit of an issue, because we actually deviate into a different biome. And you're still there. Right. Just a final thing to end the episode. Gonna kill this angry zombie that's been grumbling and moaning for quite a long time now. Can you die please, so I don't get attacked by everything else in the world, ever. You didn't even drop anything. Anyway. So I hope you have enjoyed the very first episode of the Crypto War server. I hope you have enjoyed this base, and I hope you come up with some good ideas. Not that I need ideas, not that I'm out of ideas, but I hope that you, if you find a suggestion, or find an improvement I can make to the base, like adding windows, or drawbridges, or anything to that effect, then please do let me know. So I think that will about do it. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.